We're excited to be leaving Arizona. We've been here all winter, and we're headed to Silver City, New Mexico. Silver City is a new place for us. We have not spent any time exploring there.
This is the Elks Lodge when we get there, so we'll see it. Called yesterday. I called a couple weeks ago. They said they're never full. Don't worry about it. And then I called yesterday and said, "Oh, we don't have any spots. We're full." So there's supposed to be people moving out today, so we're hoping we find a spot when we get there. Otherwise, I don't know. Figure out something, I guess.
Well, we're gonna have to figure something out. I didn't have any issues with reservations or anything like that, and everything had always fell into place the way we wanted it to. We saw some minor challenges, which we'll talk about in another video probably, in reservations, but it feels like we have learned some to be more flexible and not so, freaked out over whether we have a reservation or not, because it always seems to work out even when it feels like it's not, and you have to call the park rangers, the National Forest Rangers, to come help.
Sometimes you pull up and somebody's in your spot and they won't move.
That's right.
You just have to call the authorities up.
Yeah, we're definitely those people because
I'm not going to argue and fight over it. So.
That's right. So anyway, that was an interesting thing we learned over this last couple of weeks, honestly. So just even in the last couple of weeks, we've had some really epic adventures. Last night, we attended our friend Mario and Amalia's wedding, and that was so fantastic. We danced all night, and we got up this morning. That's the reason I have kind of wild hair. Had a good time celebrating love with them, it was cool. It was a lot of fun. And then just, a weekend before that was our Easter celebration. We went to Roosevelt Lake, and we stayed for a week there at the marina, and then went over to a different spot called Skoolies, where they had a boat ramp and stuff. Anyway, we had decided while we were at Roosevelt to rent a double-decker pontoon boat with a slide from the top to the bottom, so we could have a celebration with our kids that are in this area and our grandkids. And it was pretty freaking fantastic. We celebrated our granddaughter's birthday. One of the kids got engaged. It was just an all-around epic day. It was a really nice day. We had a good time. That water was freezing, though. Not sure I would recommend swimming in it again.
Not this time of year.
Not this time of year. Yeah, our poor granddaughter did not care for it much after getting out there. The little one.
Went down on your lap.
I didn't pull her under. I pushed her away intentionally. Now,
she looked like she was about ready to die when she came out of the water.
I think she was just scared, I hope. But I thought about that as we were going down, and I was holding on to her life jacket. But when we got to the end, I pushed her over towards Trent. Now, I'm not saying that the velocity of Meemaw going into the water might not have sucked her down a little bit further than she meant to go in her life jacket.
Put it this way, she didn't want to go for the second time. So that was enough experience for her one time.
Well, neither did I guess. Anyway, I hope that that's not the case, and that I'm not, banned from going down water slides with her for the rest of the night.
So what do you think was your favorite part, Meg, of the winter?
Of the whole winter?
Yeah.
I think that's too broad. I don't know if I could pick a favorite for the whole winter.
All right.
Wow. Favorite campsites or favorite... I don't know. I would say favorite campsite for the winter. Honestly, I really enjoyed Florence Junction. We've been out there several times before, but never as full-timers, I guess. And it was in January. It was beautiful out there. We had the place to ourselves for quite a while. That was really nice.
And Aho was kind of nice.
Oh, Aho. Yeah, why am I forgetting about that? That was my favorite. I rescind Florence Junction, and I'm going for Gunsight Wash at...
Just south of Y, Arizona. It's south of Aho on the way to Rocky Point. So,
gorgeous.
Nice
Yes.
documentary. Quite a few people there, but there was plenty of room to find the spot. So it was spent about 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, we did. I'd go back there.
The Oregon Pipe National Monument, exploring there. That was nice. Some of the biggest, I know that's Oregon Pipe Cactus, but some of the biggest squirrels I think I've ever seen. But it's just been a very wet winter in Arizona. A lot of snow in the high country, snow down to lower elevations. So, super bloom season now, so allergies are getting out of control. But it's been a beautiful, just spending time in the desert, doing a lot of hiking up by Winkelman and Superior, Arizona, and Picket Post Trailhead. That was a couple of good days there hiking. Yeah, it's been a lot of riding around Winkelman. There's a lot of trails, off-road trails around Winkelman. Lucked into a really good spot there as far as an RV spot. The guy was renovating, bought a new RV park and renovated it, and posted on Facebook, and was able to get a spot there. We spent about 6 weeks, or 6 weeks there, and very inexpensive. Very much similar elevation to Phoenix, a little bit higher, but not high enough where it's getting too cold or anything. So a nice little wintering spot. It was kind of out of the way. Not much there, but
there's nothing. There's nothing about the town of Winkelman. Like there aren't any things to do. There's just one restaurant. So aside from a good place to park, I don't know. But it's so close to Kearney, and I really liked Kearney.
Yeah,
that was a neat area.
Either, so
yeah, it's about 45 minutes from Lowe.
And some other things, Tractor Supply, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was close enough to where it wasn't, too far away, but still a little bit off the beaten path where you're not getting worried by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Most of the people staying in the RV park were miners, working at the local mine. There was a copper mine there. So it was pretty chill.
Yeah, it really was very quiet. We were able to get a lot of work done and put, I'm probably 400 miles on the Can-Am. In that time, we went for some really epic rides around Mammoth, and we learned some lessons about locked gates. It seems like every time we were out in that area, because there's all these old roads that are, on the maps, or at least you can see these trails and stuff when you're out there, and they must belong to the mines or private property at some point has bought them, and they don't necessarily put up signs that say this is now a private road or there's a locked gate at the end. Sometimes there are signs which we ignore to see what happens.
We did have to backtrack a couple times, which was not bad. I mean, it's different. I guess it's different scenery on the way back.
That's right.
We're looking at it completely different.
From a different side.
I checked the weather for Silver City. I think they're like low 70s next week. So I think it's a good place to kind of transition before we go to Colorado. Like last year we went to Colorado maybe a little early. Still a little cold when we got there.
It was quite cold.
So we're trying to find some better transition areas.
Yeah.
Just go right from winter to summer.
Chasing that 70 degrees. That's our favorite.
Right.
I really.
The goal is not to have to run the air conditioner.
Right.
I think that's the perfect temperature. You don't have to run the AC.
Yeah.
That,
I don't mind running the heater a little bit in the morning. Some of that's kind of charming because it doesn't stay cold for too long. I really don't like to be cold, which is part of the reason this lifestyle is so fantastic for us because we can kind of move.
Yeah, that's why we have like 3 portable heaters.
We do have 3
different types, propane, electric. Gotta be prepared. I'm gonna get cold.
Yeah, I get cranky when I'm cold, and when I'm cold, I am not the best version of myself. We'll just call it that. What do you think?
I don't know what I should say. I don't know what's the appropriate answer.
There's no appropriate response other than what you just gave. That's fair. That's fair. We upped our goal, our Adventure Day goal, this year. So it used to be 4 Adventure Days a month. That was really before we went on the road, I think, where we had to set us ifs for Adventure Days a month. We fairly easily surpassed that as we've been traveling, and that can be like hiking or off-roading days, or what else do we deem was a part of an adventure day? Any kind of like water work, like getting our kayaks and our paddleboard out, and any of that kind of stuff. So we upped it to 8 adventure days a month, and we're killing it on the 8 adventure days a month for sure, which is very exciting to be able to just, walk into the planning of each month and say, what are we going to do to fulfill our adventure days? Those are actually our dates too. I think people always, they're like, what do you do for fun? Like, that's what we do for fun. Like, those are date days for us. We're just hanging out, enjoying each other's company and riding around in the Can-Am and seeing some amazing sights, or lounging in the kayak.
I got the door latch fixed for Jessica.
Oh, thank goodness. I'll have to show you guys the new door latches.
Yeah.
I should have done it before and after.
She didn't know her own strength, so she broke the strap. So, it just, for those of you who might own a Can-Am, the little door latch strap things. They're kind of, I don't know, it's a weird design, but they got a lot of different aftermarket options. So they put some handles on there that are just a lot easier to operate. And then upgrading the door bags and stuff for it to complement the handles.
Yeah, you'll have to show off the upgrades we got to the Can-Am for sure. I know I took a picture of it, but I don't think I did any video of the strap and how it had broken. It's like, you open the door by pulling this little strap, and after time, I don't know if I just yanked it too hard or what. Yours didn't do that. Whatever. Anyway, it just disintegrated.
You just kind of pull it, and it unlocks, and then you can open the door. But some people feel like you gotta yank it while you're opening the door. Yeah.
Are you saying that my issue with the strap might be not understanding the mechanics?
Do you have other people riding over there? Not necessarily saying it's you.
Well, it had to have been me. Like, I mean, there might have been other people riding over there, but certainly at least 7,500 of the 8,000 miles on there with me in there. So
Probably.
I don't know. I have challenges with the door in general, leaving it not quite latched.
Yeah, I have to do some extra repairs because there was one time that she left it open. Was that
It was the
winter?
sand dunes. No, it was last winter.
Oh,
It wasn't this winter. It was.
But yeah, so she had we got to the drags and sand dunes. And there was a little guy with a razor kind of running around, so I like show him up with the Can-Am. So we were sitting there watching him, and then I finally got in the Can-Am, and Jess didn't go with me, but I just went by myself and went around the start and tried to challenge him. I'm cruising down the drag basically, and I don't know, probably 60 miles an hour, and all of a sudden Jess's door just flies open. They're suicide doors, so it just basically folded itself all the way back and broke the strap, all kinds of stuff. So I had to get all that repaired. So we got new limiting straps and everything out there.
New reinforcement for Jess's door.
Yeah, I had to actually put an aluminum plate to reinforce the door because it's all jacked up. So, but it turned out pretty good. So
Yeah, I'm excited about it. And the new door handles are really nice. Like, it seems odd to get that excited about a new door handle for the Can-Am, but I spend a lot of time getting in and out of that door, especially if we gotta stop and open gates.
yeah.
I hate, that's always the irritating thing. I gotta take my thing off and unstrap all the things, and then I gotta try to get that door open, and this will be so much easier. So just gotta pop it open now.